Thank you for joining the AI revolution for another video. As we stand on the brink of the fourth industrial revolution, our world is being reshaped by technological advancements, the likes of which we've never seen before. Have you ever wondered how the future of humanity could be forever changed because of AI and cyber warfare? Could these technologies be the key to global power in the future? Every day we witness the astonishing pace of progress in artificial intelligence and cyber capabilities. These two fields, once distinct, are now converging, creating an entirely new battleground. A world where AI-driven cyber warfare can potentially tip the scales of global power dynamics. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Before we delve into that, let's talk about hackers. These digital outlaws, once seen as a nuisance, have evolved into a formidable force. No longer confined to the shadows of the internet, they have become a significant player in the landscape of global conflict. From disrupting banks to hijacking radio stations, their operations have grown in complexity and audacity. Some even blur the lines between activism and warfare as they collaborate with state forces and synchronize their operations. Could you imagine a world where the line between military and activist hackers is so blurred, it's almost non-existent? In this rapidly evolving digital battlefield, one nation stands out. Ukraine has been at the forefront of using AI to fight off hackers. But how exactly are they doing this, you ask? Well, we've got an intriguing story lined up for you in the upcoming scenes. Stay with us to the end as we delve into one of the most interesting cases of AI application in cyber warfare: Ukraine's fight against hackers. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. In the trenches of cyberspace, a new kind of warfare is taking place. Ukraine, a nation long besieged by cyber threats, is now using AI to fight back. But how, you ask? Well, it's a tale of bravery, ingenuity, and technology. As we delve into this digital battlefield, we find a country making full use of its resources to defend its cyber borders. The Ukrainian hackers, once seen as cyber criminals, have transitioned into a new role, working for the country's cyber military. They're not just defending, they're counter-attacking. The Russian invasion sparked a cyber war, with hacktivist groups blurring the lines between military and activist hackers. One such prominent hacker, Alexander, and his team disrupted Russian websites, banks, and even launched a DDoS attack on a Russian product authentication system. They cause economic losses, yes, but they also send a clear message: Ukraine won't be a passive victim. Another group, One Fist, hijacked Russian radio stations, broadcasting fake air raid sirens and alert messages. It's psychological warfare delivered via the digital ether. These actions may seem unorthodox, but they are effective. They disrupt the enemy, they create chaos, and they show that Ukraine is ready to fight back. Artificial intelligence plays a crucial role in these operations. It's not just about hacking anymore, it's about using AI to predict, prevent, and counter cyber threats. AI helps to analyze patterns, recognize threats, and automate responses, making it an invaluable tool in this cyber war. The collaboration between state forces and hackers is also noteworthy. It's a symbiotic relationship where both parties benefit. The hackers get the support and resources they need, while the state forces gain access to a wealth of knowledge and experience in dealing with cyber threats. This synchronizing of operations between state forces and hackers is a key element in Ukraine's AI war against hackers. It's a strategic move, a chess game played on the digital board. Every move is calculated, every action is synchronized, and all of it is aimed at one goal: defending Ukraine's cyber borders. This is not a traditional war. It's a war fought in the shadows, in the binary codes, and in the algorithms. It's a war where AI is not just a tool. It's a weapon, a shield, and a strategic advisor. It's a war where the battlefield is not measured in miles, but in bytes. So it seems like Ukraine's digital warriors are not only defending their cyber borders, but are also taking the fight to the adversary. Inspiring, isn't it? Now that you've seen how AI and cyber warfare are playing out in Ukraine, let's ponder what this means for the rest of us. As we delve into the broader implications of AI and cyber warfare, it becomes clear that this is not just a military issue, but also a societal, economic, and security concern. Let's imagine a world where cyber warfare becomes the norm. In this reality, borders and physical defenses mean little. Instead, the battlefront shifts to our digital spaces, our financial systems, our public services, and the very infrastructure that supports our daily lives. Consider the economy. When hackers disrupt banks or authentication systems, they don't just cause temporary inconvenience. They can shake consumer confidence, destabilize financial markets, and potentially trigger economic crises. And with AI, these attacks can occur at a scale and speed that leaves human response teams scrambling to keep up. And then there are the ethical issues. What happens when the lines between criminal hackers and military hackers blur? When hacking activities, which are typically seen as criminal acts, are done in the name of defending a nation, how should we view them? And what about the potential violations of international laws, like the Geneva Convention? These are murky waters that we, as a global society, need to navigate. Moreover, the involvement of AI makes the picture even murkier. The use of AI allows for attacks to be carried out at unprecedented scales, speeds, and efficiencies. But AI isn't perfect. It can make mistakes, and when it does, the consequences can be catastrophic. Who is responsible when an AI makes a mistake in war? Who is to be held accountable? These are questions we need to answer as we step into this new age of warfare. In this cyber battlefield, the conventional rules of warfare are being rewritten. The enemy is not always identifiable, the battlefield is not always visible, and the weapons are not always tangible. In this digital war, anyone with a computer could potentially become a soldier, and any connected device could become a weapon. This also means that the targets are no longer just military installations. Hospitals, power plants, and even our homes could become targets. In this scenario, the concept of civilian safety takes on a whole new meaning. As we can see, the integration of AI into cyber warfare is not just a game changer, but potentially a world changer. As we continue to navigate this new digital battleground, we must remain vigilant, adaptable, and prepared for the challenges that lie ahead. The future of humanity may well hinge on our ability to do so. We've covered a lot today, haven't we? From the future of humanity in the age of AI and cyber warfare, to Ukraine's innovative use of AI to fend off hackers. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned. We've delved into the fascinating, albeit alarming, world of cyber warfare and how nations like Ukraine are utilizing AI to keep up with the escalating threats. We've seen how AI is not merely a tool for convenience or efficiency, but a potent weapon in the modern battlefield of cyberspace. We've analyzed the transformation of hackers from shadowy figures in the digital underworld to potential frontline soldiers in a new age of warfare. We've also explored the blurring lines between military and activist hackers, highlighting the rise of hacktivist groups like One Fist and KillNet, and their increasing influence on global conflict. These groups are not just disrupting systems, but are causing significant economic losses and potentially violating international conventions. Now, to reveal the answer to the question we teased at the beginning, can AI and cyber warfare change the future of humanity? The answer in short is yes. As we've seen, AI has the potential to redefine warfare, shifting battles from physical to digital landscapes. This shift doesn't just change how wars are fought, but also who fights them, with hackers potentially playing as significant a role as traditional soldiers. As we sign off, think about this. How will AI shape the future of warfare? And what does that mean for us as individuals and as a society? Will our keyboards become the new battlegrounds? Will our digital footprints become our vulnerabilities? And how will we adapt to these changes? These are not just questions for tech enthusiasts or military strategists, but for every one of us living in this increasingly interconnected world. So we encourage you to ponder over these thoughts and share your insights in the comments section. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the AI Revolution for more thought-provoking content. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and above all, stay curious.